Hello everyone. In this video we want to talk about Rapla2. Rapla2 is an open source resource and event planning software hosted on GitHub. All you need on the client side to work with Rapla is Java 8 with Java Webstart or Java 11 with Webstart technology as provided on openwebstart.com. The installation of Java11 Webstart via openwebstart.com is just a matter of 1 minute. It is available for Windows, Mac and Linux, so the Rapla client can run all of these GUI platforms. On the server side, you need Java 8 or Java 11 JRE. In this introduction, we will not talk about installation work, but let me mention here that you can run client and server on the same machine. After the preparation of the client, we can connect to every Rapla2 server out there. Let's check out one playground installation with an almost empty environment. The installation gets a reset every day at 11 p.m. Log in with admin and empty password. On the upper left side, we find the resource types that we will need for our plannings. These types and the resources inside can be configured freely from the administrator. Name, attributes, the permissions on the resources and the behavior together with events can be configured. Inside the playground, we first create two new resource types. The first resource type is course, and we will also build two translations for course, the German Kurs and the French Cours. Now we configure the resource type rooms and we make a new attribute called seats, number of seats, which is an integer attribute. We check the permissions and can see that all users are allowed to show this resource and that all users are allowed to allocate and to create conflicts with this resource. We come to this point later on. Now let's create a new person type called staff. And finally, we build the concrete resources. We start with some rooms. Our example here will deal with a mathematics institute and an institute for physics. All the names that we create in this exercise will indicate with the first letter whether they belong to the one or to the other institute. Up till now, we have not yet spoken about the rights and permissions. But in a few minutes, we will create users and groups and give permissions to the resources. Now, let's create groups and users. First, we create two groups, Planning Math and Planning Physics. After the groups, we create three users. User Mod, with an M, is a planning user in the Math Institute and therefore gets the group membership of Planning Math. Our next user, the French Marie-Pauline, works for both institutes. She will get the membership in both groups. And finally, Peter, the German, who gets the membership for Planning Physics only. At the end, we give all three users an empty password. So, we have created groups and users, but up till now, these groups are just names without any semantic. In the last section of this video, we will learn how to associate the groups with rights on resources. And because Rapla allows multiple selections, this task can be completed quickly. So we choose the math rooms, permissions, and here we create the permissions for a new group. It's the group Planning Math, and we choose Allocate and Create Conflicts. For all users, we take away this right. And that's it. This is the job that we do for all other resources as well. For the famous lecturer and mathematician Ramanujan, we will assume that he should not be seen from other planning departments others than math. So we give all users that deny access, right, and to the planning group math, the right to allocate and create conflicts. So this lecturer cannot be seen from anyone else than from the math planning group. And last but not least, this is the situation you will find on the environment Rapla2 on our servers, at least immediately after the reset at 2300. In the next video, we will log in as Maud, Marie-Pauline and Peter, and we will see what typical planning tasks are. Thank you for watching, take care and goodbye.